Ladies and gentlemen, we have Mr. Jimmy Nyakwar Oyundi, whom we are going to interview right now. Jimmy lives in Stockholm. Jimmy, thanks very much for accepting this interview.
Welcome, Mr.
We are facing an election, and Jubilee government is standing against the NASA, coalition. What do you think about this election generally, the way things have been moving?
Thank you very much. What I would say, kwanza kabisa wa Kenya, hamjambo. About the election, you know very well, everywhere in the whole world, elections has to take place. But election is done because we have, like, when your house is dirty, you have to sweep it. So if we were having bad politicians or bad government before, we have to replace to the government that is going to take care of the country and do everything as per the will of all Kenyans. That is why we have to forget about where you come from, but go and vote to make sure that your vote is going to favor you.
There is a lot of suspicion that, Jubilee might rig the elections. What is your view? Do you really think this election will be rigged?
As per what has taken place, I'm very sorry that they are trying to rig. It is so difficult at the moment. They've been rigging the last elections, but I don't think it's going to be possible to be rigged.
Why should Jubilee lose power? Why do you think they should, stop being in government? Because people say that, the supporters say that they have set up railway SGR, they have set up Huduma centers, they have built roads, they have, done development. Why do you think Jubilee should go?
Jubilee should go because there are so many angry people in Kenya who are suffering. Let them stop making people suffer first, and then they can stop bragging about the SGR or whatever.
Raila Odinga is the main opponent of Uhuru Kenyatta. Why should Raila be in power?
Mr. Raila Odinga has struggled for Kenyans. The current president, by the time Raila was struggling, I don't know whether he was working or whether he was by that time. What I know about the current president is that he's the son of the late president. But Raila has been in the forefront, fighting for people in the country.
What are your main fears as we approach this election?
My main fears is that I pray that they don't fight. But they are going to lose because they didn't work well for Kenyans. If they worked well for Kenyans, they would be elected back. So what they are doing now, they're panicking, they're trying to bring chaos to the country. That is wrong. The military, the police, and all Kenyans don't accept to be used by angry politicians in that country.
If you could meet Uhuru Kenyatta, what would you tell him face to face?
Thank you very much for the question. First, I would shake his hand and tell him that when you got this position, I was very happy. I thought you come from the wealthiest family, so I expected that Kenya is going to go into the right direction. You are not going to get yourself involved with corruption, and everything was going to work well in that country. But I'm shocked. I'm surprised that what is happening is the opposite. There's nothing that you're missing. You have everything. Your work was only to support that country and give the country a better direction. But I'm shocked you didn't do that.
What are you disappointed with most under the Jubilee government?
Lies. When we talk about health care, there's nothing. When we talk about education, there is nothing. When we talk about food, there is nothing. Everything is rotten. So there's nothing that they can convince me with.
Is there anything else you'd like to say?
I would advise my fellow Kenyans. Everybody is suffering in that country. Whether you're a Kikuyu, whether you're a Luya, whether you are a Luo. Let us forget about these cartels. Or let us come together and change Kenya, to make Kenya a better place, all of us. We are all suffering. Forget about your language, forget about the tribe, and we will make that country a better place. Go out on Tuesday and vote the current government that is rotten and put the right person into government. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Jimmy, for that fantastic interview.
Welcome.